always struggling with focusing on growth and being sad that it's not as fast as you want. Yeah, that's always like, that's the biggest things, honestly. Like the biggest kind of like what the F is comparing yourself to other people. And I know it's really easy to do, especially when on paper somebody looks so similar to you, right? When they have the same background, same ethnicity, same education, you're from the same place. Like, it's so easy to look at that and be like, okay, so we're so similar, so why did they succeed and why didn't I? Like, I feel like that's like an easy thing. And like full transparency, there's like 2 people that I notably were jealous of. I don't want to mention them because it's no fault of them. Like, they never did anything that like negative towards me or anything like that. I was just jealous because like both of them had similar backgrounds to me, kind of. So I was just kind of like, oh, so why can I not replicate the success that these people have gotten? And then it kind of just like takes a little while, it took a long while sometimes, for just kind of like realizing that we are 2 different people with 2 different experiences and different lives, and it's completely fine. And it's completely fine to feel jealous. Like, it's a human emotion. And honestly, if you don't feel jealous, that's probably like weird, honestly. Like, it's not weird if you do feel jealous. And it's completely fine to feel jealous. And you're entitled to your feelings as long as you don't take it out on the other person, because they didn't do anything, right? Like, the 2 people that I was really like envious of, because they were like attractive and successful, they didn't do anything to me, right? It was not their fault that I felt this way. And it's also not my fault that I felt this way. I'm just a human being as well. But you just can't help it. But the biggest thing is just kind of like making sure that you know that it's not a race and that your time will come. Like, I kept telling myself that, and that really made me feel better, like a lot better, because I was like, I know, like, they have this is their time, this is their moment, and they're experiencing the success that they worked hard to get. But I also worked really hard, and I deserve to see success as well. And my success will come, and my time will come, and I just need to work hard, keep my head down, and be patient, and I will get rewarded for the amount of time and effort and work that I've put into this. I have a couple of theories as to why it's so easy specifically to get jealous on Twitch compared to like in other careers, like or even in terms of like content creation, why it's so easy to get jealous on Twitch. And I think it's because of the way the way Twitch is laid out. Like, I think that definitely like is a huge reason, right? Because like, let's look at Twitch's homepage, okay? Like, we're gonna go to Twitch's homepage, and everyone that you follow on the side is ranked from highest viewer count to lowest viewer count. And you can't not see the viewer count. Like, if you want, you can like hide the bar here, but you can still see profile photos, right? So like, this is something that was like, that fucked me up back then, because you could take a look at the profile photos and like, let's use like, I don't know, Bob, for example, right? Like, no, he normally is at least 1,000 viewer average. So then like, if you see somebody that you're jealous of and they are above this other person that's normally very consistent in viewer count, then you're gonna be like, holy shit, right? Like, because of the hierarchy of the rankings in the list of people you follow, you can't help but see when your friends are like being more successful. And yeah. And then the live channels you'll like, they recommend people that you already watch, like, you know, Annie and Steph, and they also recommend you new streamers. But the people that you're friends with, you know, like, let's say it's somebody that, you know, might make you feel a little bit jealous and not that great about yourself, and it's not their fault, it's not your fault, it's just how life is. But it'll tell you their viewer count, so you can always see it. And it's the nature of Twitch, right? Another thing with the whole ranking system, you have to you don't see the people that aren't succeeding. Because look, I have to click show more, and then I follow a lot of people, show more. And I'm not saying that like low viewer count means you're not successful, but like, you know, you can't help but just hyper focus on the people that are succeeding. And then with the nature of content creation and stuff like that, the people that succeed are the most notable people. They're the most vocal. Like, you hear the most about people's success. Like, when Dream was like up and coming small to like blowing up, like that's all you heard about. It was big news. Tina Kitten, when Tina Kitten went from like, you know, a very small streamer who streamed occasionally to this huge streamer that got picked up by 100 Thieves, that's all you heard about too. You hear so much about these success stories and they're so vocal that it makes it seem like it's very common when it's not. So like the case studies of success are so notable that, again, it seems like it's very easy to do. And that's why then it can lead to feelings of, well, why can't I do that? Because it seems like everyone else can do it. It seems like everyone else on Twitter is getting partnered, so why didn't I get partnered? But again, you only really hear about the good things. You don't really hear about the bad things and the people who aren't really doing so well and the people who don't think that, who are like, kind of down in the dumps about their content. You don't really hear about that. So it's easy to think that you're all alone and feeling a certain way. And I just don't think, I have a lot of problems to pick with Twitch and, all of that stuff. But I really like how people are being more transparent about their feelings and stuff.